Hello and welcome to another episode of Opening Up Random Boosters. And this time I've got my booster buddies.
Wow, we went with it.
Yeah, all right, I'm sorry. I had to do that. Okay, it's Mike from Mike and Bren Productions, and I got my buddy Darren here from Doesn't Have a Channel, so I can't tell you what it is yet.
Maybe one day.
Yeah, but we're opening up random boosters, and we got some really cool boosters today to open up with booster buddies. Okay, all right, I won't say it again. Okay, Desert Storm cards, geography, military skills, intelligence files, leaders, military, 10 educational collectible cards made by ProSet. 100% of the proceeds of this went to benefiting the families of Desert Storm veterans, so that's pretty cool. Cards that are educational with a purpose. I like it. Up next, we have Guinness Book World Records cards. 10 cards. Sports, games, facts, and feats. Natural and human world. Previously unpublished records. Why would they have unpublished records? Like, why would they have a secret record? Like, that should be against what they are.
It entices you to buy the cards.
1992. These ones are, I don't know, around the same. These are all from the 90s, yeah. Iditarod. Iditarod Trail, Alaska. The last great race on Earth. So, I'm not too sure what these are. There's not too much information on here, but I guess it's some race that happens in Alaska, and they made cards to commemorate it. This one's an interesting one. VI Model Search, Venus Swimwear, International Model Search, Win Stuff, see back. There's 9 limited edition cards, and it says Win Stuff. Win Stuff. What can we win? What can we win, guys, here? Look for special coupons randomly inserted to win special autographed cards and uncut sheets. Oh, autographed cards are cool. So autographed cards I'm going to put in the autographed cards pile because those are... I haven't pulled one yet and I really want to. This is a very boring looking card pack. Equi-astrium Collect-A-Card. It's just silver with a green horse rider, guys. And
shiny pack.
It's a very shiny pack, that it is, which is kind of attractive. But other than the printing and the label, it's pretty boring. There's not even much information on the back.
Yeah, it doesn't tell you what's in there at all.
No, it doesn't. Does it have even a year on it? Let's see. No. Anyway, we'll put that in the jank pile. So this is kind of interesting. This is kind of a funny story here. I thought this was a pack commemorating her death. It says the world's biggest story and has a picture of Princess Diana. Well, no. These came out in 1993. And so this came out before her death. So I guess she was a pretty big deal before that. But I was pretty young, so I didn't really know about that. So, but yeah, royal family. Such a hot family. They got their own cards. Gotta know all their business. This is uninteresting in the sense it's adrenaline trading cards featuring, I don't know, it's some bike racing, but it has a chance to get an autograph card, which is instantly makes it cool.
It goes in the...
It goes in the autograph pile. Back doesn't have too much interesting. It says year 2000, so these are actually a much newer pack in comparison to some of this other stuff. Now, this is the most interesting. The reason why this is interesting is because all the cards I buy are incredibly cheap and worthless, and this pack is no exception, except for the extremely rare chance to pull a card that does have value in it. So what this is it's a Marilyn Monroe booster pack, and there's 3 24-karat gold signature cards, not signed by Marilyn Monroe, of course, but and a genuine ruby ring card, which is just a really, really ridiculously gorgeous, shiny card of a ring. And they sell for like $50 to $75 US or whatever, which is, I mean, not tons for some trading cards, but considering all the cards I get is pretty worthless, it's pretty cool. But the chances of getting one are less than 0.25%. It's 1 in 432. So, I mean, there's unlikely going to be one in here. But in the unlikely chance there is, we're going to save that one for last. And we'll put those signed ones, and we'll do these ones. So I guess we'll start with the most boring, Equi-astrium. What do you guys think? Do you think this is going to be
a lot of
interesting?
horse pictures.
Horses.
What's going to be all it is? Horses or famous horse riders?
We used to have Arabian horses. That's the only horse I really know.
Horse
like,
facts.
The only type of horse I know is the Arabian.
So it's got some information about a specific horse and a picture of that horse. And the gold printing is kind of a little bit neat looking, but other than that, it's pretty boring looking. We go to the next one. It's a jockey jumping over something, and I guess some stats.
Okay, so these are stats cards.
They're just, I guess, about the jockeys.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
So fairly uninteresting. Oh, the horse is named Vivaldi. I love Vivaldi, especially Winter, the best of the 4 seasons. That's pretty basic. Everybody loves that. Trudeau for their logo. These are very uninteresting cards. I don't know the audience that would want to collect Equi-astrium cards would be very limited.
Nothing.
I can't imagine these being very popular. These are very weird cards.
Not very interesting.
Not very interesting. But I mean, maybe if you're really into this, Rems is...
Blurry background, like Polaroid.
I expected different.
I didn't really.
I expected it was just horses, not like the riders.
I guess Equi-astrium, I don't really know.
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah.
Questions, the
Okay, so let's go to... Alright, now to Iditarod, the last great race on Earth. And it was the very last great race on Earth in 1992. There's never been a great race ever since. So let's open this up. You think it's a sled race? Like a dog race? It's Alaskan.
I'm guessing, yeah.
Jeff King. This guy looks like a racer guy.
This looks pretty much the
Rick
same as the last pack.
It kind of very does. Stats and
Yeah.
just a famous racer. So what kind of race is it? It is dog racing.
Yeah.
It's been confirmed. It is sled racing. Oh, this
look
is
at the
part
back
of
of
the
that
big
one. Looks like
map.
it matches with the back of another
It's
one.
a map.
It is, totally. Oh, we have to get more so we can make the map card. 1991 champion. More stats. Vern Halter.
those
I'm
beards are
so
coming
glad
back.
they made a trading card of Vern Halter. Like, this guy.
Those beards are coming back, though.
Are they?
Yeah. People
That
are wearing
beard?
those beards more these days.
It's probably commonplace in Alaska. Everyone's got to have a beard. D2 and Tyrone collecting up dog medals on... Not too concerned. Doug Swinley. Yeah, this is... Those were really
that's great.
boring. These are terrible cards.
I'd actually prefer the equestrian ones.
Slightly more interesting.
Yeah,
Okay,
definitely.
Okay, guys. Anybody hanging in here still? we are opening slightly interesting cards too, like these ones. Desert Storm, for instance.
Yeah.
Desert Storm
These are
cards.
cool,
Look at
yeah.
this. Look at this. It's
Pro
a
set.
military asset warbird
cool.
shooting a missile. That's actually a great shot.
that's
They
neat.
got it at shooting a missile. That's a pretty good shot. Oh, carrier. Yeah, this is starting to get to some cool stuff.
Yeah,
Some
that's
information on the
cool.
carrier. You guys can pause anything if you want to see the back. That's a pretty big gun, I'm assuming? Like a tank, top of a tank?
What is it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Neat.
Okay, what is this? You looking at this?
Government.
Oh, wow. Just a big board, United Nations sanction. German castle. Look at that thing. That thing is a pretty fancy abode. Wow. That is pretty outrageous to think somebody lived there. An Apache. I would have guessed Apache because out of any helicopter I can name, that's probably the only one. That's probably it. The U.S. Incheon boat, military fighting ship. These are kind of neat, actually, though.
Yeah,
oh, look at that. Flying over Egypt? Oh, you know I love this. Middle East history. Wow, that's pretty neat. Why are all these jets going over? That's pretty neat. Great shot, though. Big fan of that. Well, the guys in the middle are more important, of course.
The UN, yeah.
The further out you are, the less important you are. I think that's the way it works.
The camera guy is the least important.
Yeah. Geography. Saudi Arabia. Wow, thanks. Now I'm gonna remember where Saudi Arabia is. Okay. You guys remember where Saudi Arabia is?
No.
Alright. We're gonna find
I can find out.
Yeah. Guinness Book of World Records cards. So this one's gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
There's gonna be secret records nobody knows about because they didn't buy these cards. Hidden records that they couldn't tell anybody about. Okay. So we have for
leaked photo
What is this?
of
Facts and feats. Oh, it's about the fastest plane being a Concorde. A band. World's youngest marching band between ages of 8 and 6. Okay, that's Blown out of proportion. What is that? Bubble? That's a bubble gum. That's a double bubble. The world's largest ever bubble blown from gum was created by Susan Montgomery of Fresno, California in 1985. Using all her puff, she blew a monster bubble which grew to 22 inches in diameter. The only disappointment was not seeing her face in the picture. That's actually pretty impressive. That's a big bubble. Look at that. They got their own little stand for it and everything. It's like... Okay. Steaming ahead. Probably for a fastest steam engine. Fastest steam engine, 125 miles per hour. That's pretty sweet.
That's a fast stuff.
Long way around. Look at that roller coaster. That's pretty interesting. The world's largest diameter Ferris wheel is the Cosmog 21 in Yokohama. 344 feet. That's a pretty tall.
That's tall.
That is really tall. Oh!
Wow.
Is that the tallest person? Look at that dude. Holy cow. How tall was this guy? The world's tallest man in medical history was Robert Pershing-Walder, born in Alton, Illinois. He measured 6 feet. At 8 years old, he was already 6 feet. 7 feet at 13, 8 feet at 17, eventually reaching the unbelievable height of 8 feet 11 inches. He died in 1940. So yeah, he didn't live very long. In which American state? Is there an answer on this card? In which American state was the world's tallest man born? Oh, we just did this. Do you guys remember? Yeah,
Illinois.
It was. That was good. Okay, all right. What's this? A rock record. Wait, that's a big rock? That's a very interesting looking rock formation. Look, in the middle of like what appears to be prairies. Yeah, you can kind of see another one way out in the distance there, but... Okay, natural and human world. The world's largest single rock or monolith in Ayers Rock, which towers 1,143 feet above the barren desert plain in Northern Territory, Australia. The rock itself is 1.5 miles long and 1 mile wide, and is located 250 miles from the nearest major town, which is Alice Springs. How high is Ayers Rock?
Pretty high.
Okay, alright. That's good. They have a little quiz card. Okay, expect a quiz card.
Okay.
If one of these is quiz cards, you guys are getting quizzed, okay?
Okay, alright.
Guinness, heads in the cloud. It's a quiz card.
Okay.
Okay. No peeking. Okay, natural and human world. The world's tallest living woman is Sandy Allen, who was born on 18th. The world's tallest living woman is Sandy Allen, who was born on 18th June 1955 in Chicago, Illinois. A normal 6.5-pound baby, her incredible growth began shortly after birth, reaching 6 feet 3 inches by 10 and 7 feet 1 inch by 16. She finally soared to the amazing height of 7 feet 7.25 inches. She weighs 462 pounds and takes a size 14.5 shoe. How tall is the world's tallest living woman? Now there's 3 options: 6 feet 7 inches, 7 feet 6.25 inches, 7 feet 7.25 inches.
B.
So 7 feet 6.25 inches?
I thought it was C.
The answer is apparently actually written in the card. 7 feet 7.25 inches.
C.
So the tallest. And here's a picture of this tall. Wow, she is crazy tall. Wow. She is super tall. Okay. Up and down the pole. Not a quiz card. Facts and feats. The world's first man walked to both poles was Robert Swan. Walked to both poles. That's not possible. Fake. Okay, he retraced Captain Scott's footsteps to the South Pole and then led an 8-man assault on the North Pole in 1989. Because of the difference in conditions he experienced, Swan's 2 walks were literally poles apart. Okay, Bears on a roll. Quiz card. The world's greatest number of consecutive wins in NFL football history is 18. This feat has been achieved twice by the Chicago Bears, pictured over, and once each by the Miami Dolphins and the San Francisco 49ers. In 1921 to 1923, the Canton Bulldogs were undefeated for 25 games, but this included 3 ties. Which team has won 18 consecutive NFL games twice? Miami Dolphins, Chicago Bears, San Francisco 49ers. You know I know nothing about sports. If Ryan was here, he'd know.
49ers.
This feat has been achieved twice by Chicago Bears, so 2.
B.
And it's funny because we just read the answer, and you just have to retain the information for a matter of 10
It's
seconds.
sports.
Yeah. Retain this
was a lot of
information for
information.
15 seconds. Okay, world's biggest story, royal family. This is getting long. This is getting long with 3 of us here. But those cards were kind of fun. Okay, so these are the royal family cards. Oh, this is what we're
Princess Di.
doing here. Buckingham Palace. I thought I had ball in abode. I'm not reading all these cards. Pause them. The morning after. The morning after what? Okay, anyway, let's go to Sandringham, Norfolk. Like that castle. Some interesting blurbs. Is this a foil? Oh no, that's just the reflect. Don't be reflecting light like that. I thought I got a foil, Princess Diana. What about the level of some workers?
What is going on this next one?
Caricatures. Princess Diana, Charles or somebody. Royals on the rocks. Yeah, I'm not reading it. 1 nay or 2, please. Look at that shirt. It's probably like a $2,000 shirt. Blouse. It's a blouse. In sickness and health, do the tabloids. What is that under the dashboard?
It's like a flower.
It does. See, doesn't it look like she's crying? Are you sure these aren't from after she died? They premeditated this. More caricatures. They're big fans. Look what's coming out of my pants. Oh, I guess they're coming from behind.
Oh,
That's a really weird picture.
That is a very kind of weird picture.
A very masculine face structure. Or that is a dude. That must be a drawing. Look at all the love in their eyes. I don't know who this is, but this is back when I guess you still got red eye on the cameras. So these
I
are...
still get red eye.
Okay. Adrenaline trading cards. Autographs featuring event use autograph cards. Oh yeah, so now we're getting into the cards that could potentially be autographed. So these are like motorcycle cards that could be autographed, which would be super cool.
That would be sick.
Not autographed.
It's shiny.
No, I'm just kidding, K.
It's shiny though.
There was a card underneath.
Was there another one?
No, but it's
It has some very nice print.
sparkle,
These are
sparkle.
actually quite nicely printed cards. So they're nice high gloss, and they have a nice printing on them, and they show a guy doing a stunt. Here's a snowboarder. Oh, so I guess it's a whole bunch of different sports. This one's like, I guess this one's a skate one. This one's more up here.
These ones are kind of
Wizards of
interesting.
Forward.
I mean, they take.
We'll see, they're
take good
nice.
shots. Yeah,
they're nicely done, right?
Yeah,
Here's
they
a
are.
luge guy.
But they're
Wow, is everything different here? Here's a guy going down a bike.
you got a bit of shine to them.
Here's just a random dude in a sweater. Yeah, bro. That's what he sounds like. You
Probably
laugh.
that's
You
what
laugh.
it sounds like,
That's
guys.
what he sounds like.
I believe you.
The A-list, Matt Hoffman.
Oh wow, gold name.
Wow.
Important.
Matt Hoffman gets it. I bet you he's a rare.
This guy too.
Adrenaline. There's a lot of shiny stuff on here, though. Like, these are well done cards. Okay, and is this signed?
Oh.
Oh, okay, no, next.
Next, yeah. Oh,
VI model search, Venus Swimwear. So
This
there's
is
a
the
chance
one
to
I've been
get-
waiting for.
This is the only. You're just gonna leave after
these are
this.
from
eh?
'92.
These are from 1992. So there's a chance to get an autograph. These are gonna be old school bikinis, old school bikini wear. Patty condors. Like anybody's gonna know. And the autograph card coming up. These are sticky. Why they're sticky?
Because they're new.
They're brand new.
They're brand new back in the time, but they're freshly opened. Yes.
And autograph card. No. VI model swimsuit trading cards. Collect all of them. These
That
might
might
have
be
been
all of
popular.
That might be all of them.
May have been popular one day. Okay, and here's the one that I've really been waiting to open because I really want to see us get a really cool card. So these are Marilyn Monroe cards with the chance to get something really cool. So first of all, did we get anything shiny? We didn't get anything
No,
shiny.
nothing yet. This is the one.
So this needs to be the shiny card for one. For two, oh, they're already really nice. So they're nice
Wow,
glossy.
See that gold?
Yeah, nice
That's
gold writing at the
gold.
bottom.
That's nice.
Yeah, these are very well done cards for sure.
Oh wow.
Yeah, Cheryl wanted to open these. She's like, let me open them. I'm like, no, they gotta be in the booster opening.
Those are nice.
Yeah, these are quite nice. So I didn't really look up what the 24 karat gold card thing was about either. She's just sitting in her yard. Sitting in front of a backdrop, unless she's actually sitting on that beach. Sitting in front of the pyramids. Probably another backdrop. Shot the same. Oh, and then now here she is in Paris. She's just everywhere.
They're nice looking though.
They are. That nice gold trim and the gold base. So we didn't get anything fancy. That one was sticky too. This is, you could tell, a lot more older modeling style than, you know, the VI models. Well, we didn't get anything too fancy out of these, but it was still cool. In fact, we didn't get anything too fancy out of any of those packs. But we're gonna do more booster openings with more chances in the future. So subscribe if you like random openings of trading cards.
Thanks for watching.
Bye, you guys.